will right now have our last startup portrait with Lyle Halliday, the CTO of Dige Health. So welcome on stage, please. Lyle, where are you? Yes. Please, the floor is yours.
All right. Hi. So I would be able to safely assume that everyone here, particularly as we're getting closer to dinner, can hear their gut or has heard the sounds that their stomach and their gut can make. And at Dige Health, we want you to listen to your gut by using the first 24/7 bowel monitoring system. Now, why would you listen to bowel sounds? They're a bit weird, really, and what we do is a bit strange. But here's a concrete use case. So every year, millions of people worldwide have abdominal surgeries. And after these surgeries, the doctors and nurses will actually listen to bowel sounds as a sign that the gut is recovering. Of course, a noisy gut is a lot of time a healthy gut. So if the gut is recovering well, the patient can be discharged, but unfortunately, in many cases, patients experience a condition called postoperative ileus, which is where the gut slows down and stops. And this results in an extension in the hospital stay, and in some cases, it can result in additional surgery. In the 5 to 8 million surgeries that happen every year in the States, postoperative ileus costs around $3 billion to the US healthcare system. And this is because it's difficult to detect. There's no continuous monitoring solutions, and there's no objective way of interpreting bowel sounds to identify when a patient has postoperative ileus. And in about 1 in 4 patients, this can occur, resulting in an extension in the hospital stay. We were talking earlier about trying to reduce our hospital stay duration, and an increased cost to the healthcare system and to the hospital directly as a result of this condition. And that's where we come in. So Dige Health, we have developed a wearable device, this device that's worn on the stomach, which listens to and analyzes bowel sounds using AI technology. We also collect additional metrics, including heart rate variability, and movement data, and combine this with patient-reported outcomes through a patient application. We then analyze all of that data to identify the patients that may be at risk early and show this on a healthcare professional dashboard. Our goal is to reduce the duration of the hospital stay by 24 to 48 hours and provide timely and accurate assessments of those patients who are recovering well from those patients who are not. By shortening the hospital stay duration, we can give early discharge and also reduce readmissions and complications. This is one use case, but we all have stomachs, we all have bowel sounds, and 20% of people worldwide are affected by chronic gastrointestinal disorders. Post-surgical monitoring is where we want to start. It's a $3 billion market in the US, as I said, but we are also progressing into spinal cord injury patients, irritable bowel diseases and disorders, and the large market of functional gastrointestinal disorders. Our vision is to be able to detect these conditions and adverse events and monitor disease stability, particularly in the chronic disease market, where we can use factors such as the absence of bowel sounds, the abnormal bowel sounds, and trends and correlations as we match the bowel sound data with the contextual data that we're provided by the patient. We're currently running a number of different clinical and preclinical studies on these different use cases, including IBD and IBS, lactose intolerance with the ETH in Zurich, study on with spinal cord injury patients, which will be starting soon, and a study on postoperative monitoring and obstruction of the small bowel. We are very interested in pharmaceutical and additional clinical collaborations using our devices. So if you're interested, please come and talk to me after this. This is our small but mighty team. My co-founder and CEO, Noor, is a machine learning and data scientist. I have myself, I'm a medical devices engineer, and our co-founder, Professor Daniel Paul, is a leading gastroenterologist based out of the University Spital in Zurich. Thank you, and listen to your gut.
Thank you so much, Lyle.